and gentlemen, we are back. So it's been some time since the last upload, and that is purely because of the lockdown. Now today is the first day that we are back out on the road on one of our little days out. And where have we come? Well, we've come to the reopening of Chester Zoo. It is day one, and let's say I am pretty excited. Right, so here it is, Chester Zoo. We finally got in. It is opening day, so you can tell it's fresh. There is 2 metre distancing signs everywhere. There's markers on the floor, there's hand sanitising stations everywhere. There's a lot of workers everywhere telling you where to go, telling you what to do, and telling you to wash your hands, which is the most important thing. So now it's time just to have a wander around and go see some animals. So here are things you don't normally see. Social distancing points for viewing the animals. I mean, that's just the elephants. And that's the first animal we've come to. So there's an example of one of your hand sanitising stations. So we've not been to Chester Zoo for a long time, and as soon as the lockdown lifted we thought, what better place to go. I mean, the weather is alright as we speak, and at the moment they're only limiting the amount of people that are allowed actually in the park, so it is making it pretty quiet. But on the downsides, there is quite a few things that are closed. You can't get in any of the indoor exhibits, you can't go into the restaurants. There's only 3 places you can actually get real food from. Now everyone else, unlike us, thought about it and brought a packed lunch, but yeah, so we didn't. So we have been walking around for a bit now though, and we're thinking we are getting a bit hungry. Just going to head over to the island, is what the area is called, and grab ourselves some food. Right, so we just stopped off for some food, we just finished that, and now it's time for dessert. For dessert, it's Dole Whip.
Quería casarme, yo tan loco en ilusionarme, creyendo en tus besos y tus caricias. La verdad no fue el culpable. Ay, todo tiene un propósito y dejarme será solo uno más. Siempre a medias no he logrado encontrar mi otra mitad.
Pretty good. Right, so here it is, Dole Whip. Now if you don't know what Dole Whip is, it is more of a Disney thing, and if it's my understanding that Dole Whip is only available in the UK at Chester Zoo, so there was no way in hell we were going to miss that opportunity. Right, so you've got 2 options, you've got pineapple, you've got raspberry, and you can either get a standard soft serve or you can get a float. So what I did, I got the pineapple soft serve float, and you got the raspberry standard. Wow.
Ahora quién me va a dar los besos como tú los das. Todo es una ilusión y eso lo verás. Tú amabas a Nico pero nunca a Nicolás. Tú eras la oveja mala del rebaño.
Right, so back in the car now. It has been a bit of an abrupt ending to the visit to Chester Zoo. Behind that is because it has been quite a difficult day for us to try and make a video that really flowed well, and the problem with it was because a lot of it was shut. Now I know that's not the fault of Chester Zoo, they're obviously following the guidelines set out by the government, but all the things that you would normally want to go and see, you couldn't, and then you had to wait for them to come outside, i.e. the monkeys. The monkey enclosures where you always go when you go to Chester Zoo, but it was shut, and you can only see them if they came outside, and when it was just us, we never saw anything. So we could go and see your elephants and giraffes, but your things inside, no chance. I do think this is reflected in the price of the ticket. because for the two of us, and obviously Gracie being free, it only cost us £46. Now I know in peak season it's probably about £46 each, so I do think they've reflected the fact that there's a lot closed in the price of the ticket. Would I go during lockdown? Probably not. I would probably wait until the government releases maybe 1 metre social distancing. With that, they could probably start opening up the indoor exhibits, and you would get to see a lot more. With regards to food options, there was only 3 options available to us if you wanted real food. There was loads of soft drinks and ice cream, but we actually wanted food, so we had 3 options, and they were all the furthest point away of the park, so there was a lot of walking. But to be fair, the food was really good, so that sort of made up for it. But all in all, it was a good day. It was a good day out, it was a nice walk. Would I go back to Chester Zoo, spend the money? I'd probably wait just a little bit longer. But with that, if you've enjoyed the video, thanks very much. Subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you in the next one.